So, if you're an entrepreneur or a business owner, or maybe you do some sort of like side gig work on the side, this video is for you. And that's what I do. So you can follow this profile and like this video and comment about what you do below and share with people that it might help. From 2014 up until 2022, I had little side jobs. It started with like private lessons for gymnastics and dance, and then moved into Reiki and psychic readings. And then in 2018, it really picked up where I was working for a psychic company doing readings for strangers. Before then, it was like people I knew, like the first 4, 5, 6, 7, so 4 years, that was all people close to me. I was doing stuff with people I already knew, making connections, like opening up my own field. And then in 18, started doing it professionally, and it was still a side gig. I was still teaching full time, like, so it was never like my job. It was a side gig. And then I took it full time in 22, and in 22 I was very successful. All my bills were paid, had I would say a good middle class year where, like, you know, we had like some little minor vacations, nothing too extravagant, you know, all the food was nice and good grade and all that stuff. And then 2023 came, and it has been everything last year wasn't. Everything last year wasn't. And between this year and last year, I've invested in my business a lot. I've done coaching programs. I've paid for advertising in multiple platforms. I've hired, SEO research people. I've done all kinds of stuff, okay? And in this whole time, growth has been having, for sure. Like, I learned a lot of things along the way, and things were helpful. But as of now, like, it feels like nothing's landing. So here we are on December 8th, probably in like the 8 o'clock hour Central Time. And I don't know who to trust. I don't know how to feel. I'm surrounded by this web of positive ways to reinforce what's happening to me right now, like what I'm going through and what I'm feeling. And to be honest, like, in the last several months, I've even been watching movies a few times, and people will say something, and I will look at my partner and I go, does that sound like the positive version of me, like the optimist version of me? And he goes, yes. And I was like, I hate her. Almost like denying reality at times, like being overly optimistic. And I feel like what sucks is that in order for me to find the middle reality, I have to like change things to a different form. And I have to go through the negatives that I've been avoiding for so long, and they're coming heavy. Heavy and fierce. And what I'll tell you is the only advice I have for you is to stay clear on your vision and on the feelings that you have of what it is that you deserve. And not just for your works, right? For who you are on the inside, for how you care, for where your thoughts go and where your emotions go, and how much you allow yourself to be vulnerable and open and communicative, not just with your inner self, but with other people and environments and the universe and all whatever spirituality means to you, whatever form that is. How are you communicating that? And just keep staying there, because no matter what happens, as long as your internal world is secure and is beautiful, no one can take that from you. And the rest, sometimes I think, just has to fall into place. And sometimes I feel like the universe goes, hey, how shitty can I give it to you and you'll still maintain this? And then when you do maintain it, the blessing comes later. So that's my message. You can do it. Not the way I did it or the way they did it, but you can do it the way you're going to do it.